Hello everyone, I am Aishwarya, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see a topic, measures of central tendency. First we will see what is measures of central tendency. Usually, when two or more different data sets are to be compared, it is necessary to condense the data. But for comparison, the condensation of data set into a frequency distribution and visual presentation are not enough. It is then necessary to summarize the data set in a single value. Such a value, usually somewhere in the center, and represent the entire data set, and hence it is called measure of central tendency or averages. Since a measure of central tendency indicates the location or the general position of the distribution on the x-axis. Therefore, it is also known as a measure of location or position. So, the types of measure of central tendency: arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, mode and median. So the first one is arithmetic mean. The arithmetic mean is the most simple and commonly used measures of central tendency. It is also very easy to calculate. We generally refer to it as averages. There are also other means of calculating averages such as median and mode. The arithmetic mean is the summation of all the observations or values of a data set divided by the number of observations or values. We denote it by x bar. So these are the formula for the arithmetic mean as individual series, discrete series and continuous series. So let's see the problem in this arithmetic mean. So first we see a problem based on the individual series. So here calculate the arithmetic mean for the following data. So the formula for the arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to summation x by n. So summation x means we have to add all the given values, and n denotes the number of values given in the questions. So by adding all the values we get the answer as 8010, and the number of values in the given problem is 6. So by dividing these two values I get an answer as 1335, that is 1335. So the second problem is also a problem in the individual series. So the same problem, same formula we applied, that is x bar is equal to summation x by n. So instead of summation x, I add all the values in the given in the questions. By adding all these values, I get an answer as 526. And for the n here, the number of values given in the question is 10. So I divide the value 526 by 10, then I get an value as 52.6 as the answer. So the next one is the discrete data. So the formula for the discrete data is x bar is equal to summation fx by f. So we have to calculate the arithmetic mean for this problem. So here first we have to calculate the xf. So for xf I multiply the value x and f. So from the first one I get 2 into 4, I get an answer as 8, and 4 into 6 the answer as 1. So by the same method we multiply all the values of xf and we obtain the value of xf. But in the formula they are asking the summation xf. So summation xf means we have to add all the values of xf. So by adding all the values I get an answer as 394. So then the denominator we have to calculate the summation f. So for summation f I have to add all the values of f, then I get the value of summation f. So after that we have to substitute both the values in the formula, that is x bar is equal to summation fx by summation f. So I substitute the value 394 and 50. By dividing these values I get an answer as 78.8 as the mean. The next one is continuous data. So for continuous data the arithmetic mean formula is x bar is equal to summation f1 by summation f. So we have to see one so first we see one problem in this case. So for India continuous series they given data as in the class intervals, that is 22, 40, 42, 60. Likewise they given in the question. So first we have to find the mid value for this class interval. So for 20 to 40 the mid value is that 30. 40 to 60 the mid value means that is the middle value. So we calculate the middle value by using the formula the upper limit and the lower limit. By adding the upper limit and lower limit, then we have to divide it by 2. So here the upper limit is 20 and the lower limit is sorry, here the lower limit is 20 and the upper limit is 40. So by adding these two value, I get an answer as 60. Then I have to divide it by 2. Then I get a middle value as 30. So likewise, we have to calculate all the middle values for this class interval. So for the denominator, we have to calculate the fm value. For fm value, I have to multiply the f and m. So first one is 30 into 4. I get an answer as 120. Likewise, we have to multiply all the f and m values, f multiplied values. So here they are asked to find the summation fm value. Summation means we have to add all the values of the fm. So when I add, I get an answer as 3080. In the denominator, the formula is summation f. Summation f means we have to add all the values of f column. So by adding all this, I get an answer as 80. Sorry, I get an answer as 40. Substituting these values in the formula, that is 3080 divided by 40, I get an value as 77 for the mean value for the continuous data. So the next one is geometric mean. When we are interested in measuring average rate of change over time, then we use geometric mean. Geometric mean is defined as the nth root of the product of n items or values. So the formula for the geometric mean is anti-log of, so that is the formula for the geometric mean of individual series is anti-log of 1 by n, summation varies from I is equal to 1 to n log of x. So and the formula for the discrete series is anti-log of 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n fi log s, and for the continuous series the geometric mean is equal to anti-log of 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n fi log m. So let us see a problem in the geometric mean for the individual series. So here the data is given. So first we have to apply the formula. So the formula is anti-log of summation I is equal to 1 to n of log x. So this is the x value. So then the given I found the value of the log x values using the scientific calculator. So here the formula is we have to calculate the summation of log x value. So summation means we have to add all the log x values. By adding all these, I get an answer as 9.1710, and we already know that n is the number of values given in the questions. Here the number of values given in the question is 5. So substituting all these values by dividing these two values, so this 9.1710 divided by 5, I get an answer as 1.8342. When we took an anti-log for this function, I obtained the answer as 68.26 as an geometric mean. So the next one is the geometric mean of discrete series. So here the first row is an x and the second row is an f. So the formula for the geometric mean is summation I is equal to 1 to n fi log x. So here also we have to calculate first log x. So here the x values is for this x values I calculate the log x values using the scientific calculator. Then we have to multiply the f into log x. So 5 into 0.6990, I get an answer as 3.4950. So using that same multiplication, we multiply f and log x. I obtain the value for f log x. But in the formula, they have to calculate the summation value. For summation, I have to add all these values. Then I get an answer as 23.2739. And for n, here the formula for n is equal to summation f. Summation f means we have to add all the f values. I get an answer as 20. Substitute that both values in the formula. So for the simplification, I get an answer 14.58 as a geometric mean. So the next one is continuous series for the geometric mean. So here the class intervals are given. First I have to find the midpoint, or we already seen in the previous problems how to find the midpoint using that same formula. Here I found the midpoint for this question. So after that the same procedure I have to find the log x. Using the x values I found the log x in the scientific calculator. After that I have to multiply the f into log x. F into log x I get a value for the f log x values, but in the question they asked for summation. So for summation I added all these values in the f log x. I get an answer as f summation f log x as 137.1936, and for the n value I obtain the value of summation f value, that is 109. Substitute the both values in the given formula. So for the simplification I get an answer as 18.14 as the geometric mean. So the next one is harmonic mean. So the harmonic mean is defined as the reciprocal of the arithmetic mean of the reciprocal of the individual observation. So for the individual series, the harmonic mean formula is n divided by summation I is equal to 1 to n 1 by xi. And for the discrete series, the harmonic mean is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n fi divided by summation I is equal to 1 to n fi by xi. And for the continuous series, the formula for the harmonic mean is summation I is equal to 1 to n by fi divided by summation I is equal to 1 to n into fi by mi. So the first one is the problem for the individual series. So here we have to find the harmonic mean. So here the x values are given in the question. So I simplify it into a mathematical form. So the x values are 50, 65, 80 and 55. So this is the formula for the harmonic mean. So first use for this formula I have to find first the value of 1 by xi. So I have to find 1 divided by the x values, that is 1 by 50. I get an answer as 0.0220. So likewise we have to find all the x values, all the 1 by x values using this x values. So this n is for the same thing. So we have to count the number of values given in the questions. Here the number of values given in the question is 4. So the n value is 4. So substitute all the values in the formula. So I get an answer as 60.5 as the harmonic mean. So the next one is the discrete series. So here the x values and f values are given. So this is the formula for the harmonic mean. So first I have to calculate the f divided by xi. So f divided by xi, I have to divide the f value by the xi value. So using that thing I found the f by x values, and by adding all these values I get the value of summation values. Then for n I have to calculate the I have to add the f values. I get an n as 26. So then I have to substitute both the values in the formula. For the simplification I get an answer as 157.77 as the harmonic mean for this problem. So the next one is continuous series. Here the class interval and the f are given. So for continuous series, first I have to calculate the what is the middle value. So after that, this is the formula for the continuous series. So first we have to divide by f by xi. So for f by xi, I get an answer as 1.4, 1 by 8 and 1 by 12. So for n I have to calculate the summation f values, that is 40. So after that I have to substitute both the values in the formula. For the simplification I get an answer as 7.27 as the harmonic mean for this problem. Thank you.